We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First down, Fields. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now Fields. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Second down and 8. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Second down, Jackson. The tight end Jonnu Smith secures it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Back to throw is Fields.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Second down, it's Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Fields. Look at the big man go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. A 1st down throw for Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living in these third. Situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
To throw is Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fields now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Fields to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Throwing is Fields. That is caught. What a throw. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He'll manage only a couple. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Jackson. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now give to Mostert, heading right. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Back to throw, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And the Steelers will have great field position right around midfield.
And now the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike. I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
First down. Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Handoff, running left, it is Mostert. He'll push forward for about a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 4th down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run here with Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Mostert.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, but he just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
On 3rd down, they go with Mostert. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal rule. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut into that lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation move. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the tight end, Freiermuth. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Back to throw is Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, it's Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down, up past the 40-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Play action now for Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. This returnable from inside his own 40. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Mostert. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's taken in left side by Smith. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Miami. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Jackson up top again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.